Welcome back to Digger Dan Metal Detecting. Oh, falling over. Just getting ready to go out on a little adventure. Back on the old permission. Not in Wales anymore. I'm going on the strip. They've taken the sugar beet off. So we're going to have a little play on there. Finally taken the sugar beet off. It's been so long. They just seem to have taken forever this year. Seems like all the fields around here have been done. It just seemed like these ones just were left behind for some reason. Don't know, but there's a mountain of sugar beet here now. But yeah, we'll have a go on here. Got my brand new finds bag, and we're going to run through this later. It's called Relics. It's a new company called Relics, and they're going to do finds bags, spade bags. I've got a spade bag as well, or spade cover, if you like. But this bag, honestly, this bag is the business. Really is so much room in here. It's massive. Like, it's not a huge bag, but it's got the room, you know. It's just made very well. I'm really impressed with it so far. I've used it a little bit. It's had a little bit of muck on it, but we'll go through that properly a little bit later and show you guys what that's all about. And the link for this is in my about section on the channel, and also I'll put it in the description below for you as well. But yeah, I've got a spade bag as well. I will show you that later, but that's very handy for putting, well, especially like now my van's broken down, so I'm in my car, don't want to get that too dirty, so it's very good for that. You know, you can put it around your spade and just keep your vehicle clean. But yeah, we'll run through that later. But yeah, we'll get on this field. I'll just show you. The sugar beet has been taken off here. Look, massive mountain of it. They've done this one. There's one over the road here that they've done, and George's shooting range as well has been done. But yeah, we're going to go on here today, and I was finding some nice hammers on here last time, and other bits and bobs. Some really nice medieval stuff was coming up, so we'll have a go on there. And yeah, I'll see you on that first hole, guys. Right, so here we go. We've got this lovely stuff. It's going to be a little bit sticky, I think, today. We had a lot of sleet and snow last night. It's all disappeared now, but it's all melted, and yeah, it's going to be a little bit stodgy. I'm back on the 9-inch coil. I've got that back on for here. Just thought I'd have a swap back. It's nice to come back to it. It's so light, isn't it? Especially after using that 15-inch coil, which I was surprised with, actually. The 15 inches heavier, but it's not overly heavy and unbalanced, and I still managed a full weekend with it. I've also got the brand new R&B Power X pack. As you can see, it's fully charged, and I've started it off on a full machine, which I like to do with the other one, but this one's got like double the capacity. It's huge. The clips are great. They've got rubbers in here so it doesn't slip around. It's a much better design, really good. So I'm going to give that a go, and I'm going to leave it on the machine. Actually, as you can see, it's topping it up as we speak, but it will keep that machine topped up like that and fully charged. And I'll see how long it lasts. That'll be interesting to see how long it lasts. The other one, the battery on this died in a day, leaving this still fully charged for the next day. So that was still 2 good days of detecting out of it. But this one, hopefully, this will give me even longer, and I'm going to see how long it lasts. We'll keep an eye on the lights there underneath and how long they stay lit up. But yeah, no, that'll be interesting to see. Massive pile of sugar beet. But yeah, we'll crack on this. This should be interesting. I've been looking forward to getting back on here, so it's been too long. So first target of the day is between the sort of 26 and 29. A little bit jumpy, but first target of the day. We'll take it. We'll try it. Out. Doesn't sound great, if I'm honest, but we've got to give it a try. Looking like
like? What's it going to be here? Shotty end centre, just the centre pin, fire pin. Yeah, didn't sound great if I'm honest, but there you are. I decided because my camera's on, I'll just flick it on, record whilst I do this one, because I'm not far away from where that one was. And it's a similar sort of signal actually, but oh, it's rocky there. And it's out. Is it going to be another shotty end middle? I thought, you know what, if I don't turn the camera on, put it on record, then I know exactly what'll happen. It is another one. Actually another middle, that's crazy. No, it's a rifle round or rifle end bit of casing. No, it's not. It is a small shotgun cartridge end. But there you are. No, another one. I must say, I had a cracking time last week in Wales. It was absolutely brilliant. Some brilliant people. Absolute laugh and a half. No, it was just a very enjoyable weekend. Some really good finds. People enjoyed themselves. Not so much on that second day being in the mud and not finding a great deal there, but there was a few nice finds still came up, and that is the way it goes, isn't it? You can't predict what's going to be in the ground or on a bit of land, can you? So, but it's always worth a try. You've got to give it a good go, haven't you? But yeah, no, that really enjoyable weekend. Thank you to Jordan again for organising everything. He really looked after us, and we all appreciate it. But yeah, can't wait to do that again. Absolutely brilliant. I didn't get a chance last week to sort of show everybody, all the YouTubers and obviously Dragon sponsors. I'll try and put a list of their YouTube channels this week. I sort of rushed the video last week to get it out on the Monday, which wasn't easy. But yeah, I'll try and put their channels in half of them you probably watch, to be honest. They are good. So yeah, I'll try and put a list of their links to their channels in the description in this video, and if you could go over and check them all out, that'd be great. But yeah, hopefully we'll find something nice today. I'm not having a lot of luck yet. I haven't been going long, to be fair, but it seems quite quiet today. But we'll see. When we get down this other half of the field, it usually gets a bit busier. But yeah, as you can see, it's sticky stuff sticking to my boots already. Moon boots on. First actual find of the day, and this was in the sort of 20s, bouncing around. It sounded like it was on the surface, but it wasn't. It was about 3 or 4 inches down. I've filled a hole now. But it was this. We've started the day off on a bit of button pawn. Whoa, look at that. Like a little spiral pattern there. Diddy little button, and it's got the shank as well. You little beauty. What a way to start the day. Whoa. Right, let's go through this bag, guys. Yeah, Relics. Absolutely lovely little logo there, look at that. Yeah, mine's a little bit dirty, I do apologise. I'll keep my thumb over here, it doesn't really matter. But as you can see already, you've got a little card slider for your NCMD card, which is pretty cool. It's a bit unusual for a bag. I've not seen that before, so that's a new little feature. Nice wide belt loop. And it looks as though, I thought this when I first got it, it looks as though it would swing around a lot, but actually once it's on your side, it doesn't. It really doesn't. It's very good. So you've got a zipped pocket at the front, nice zip pocket for little bits and bobs. I've got a few little bits, camera stuff in there. You've got one meshed pocket in right at the front. I use that for my little bits of clay pottery and bits and bobs that I find on the ground. Then you've got another, they're all meshed bottoms as well. The whole thing is meshed bottoms, so all your dirt falls through. You've got a big mesh pocket there. at the front. I use that one for my trash. Then you've got a huge pocket again behind that, all still with mesh in the bottom. I've got my fines tubs in there. I can even fit my tripod in there for YouTubers. I put a leg of you've got these little pockets, so I've got my little brushes in here, things like that. You could probably, I think, but even that one, you could fit your trowel in there if you really wanted to, so it would hold that as well. Obviously you've got your pinpointer holster on the side. You've got loops for your lanyards, things like that. There's quite a few loops. There's another one here, one around this side. I've got my spray bottle and bits in this little mesh pocket on the side, which is nice and tight, so it keeps everything in. But yeah, all in all, it's just amazing. What a bag! It's not overly big. It's got a wire top, so you can shape it how you want it as well, to keep it nice and open for you, or you can just fold it shut on your side if you like. But yeah, I'm very, very impressed with this. So far, I believe, probably the best bag on the market. I've not seen one like it. I've not used one like it. I've used a few bags now, and they're just not like this. It's got reinforced stitching on the back here, nice cross through the middle, and nice reinforced stitching. That's where they usually give up, isn't it, on your belt? And talking of belts, bear with me. Talking of belts, I'm not using this one, but because I've got my own tactical belt and I've used that for a long while, but it's very similar actually. But look at the width of that belt. Good sturdy clip. It's just, yes, brilliant for a bag. I've not seen a belt like that. You normally get those little thin stringy ones and they fold up and they cut into your sides. They're hideous, really rubbish. But this lovely wide thick belt, you've got masses of adjustment on it. It'll go huge if you really wanted to, but yeah, that is nice and thick, sturdy belt. That is going to not cut into your sides and fold up on you, which is, yeah, that is brilliant. I'll keep that as a spare just in case, because that is, yeah, absolutely brilliant belt. And also, let's just have a little look here. I haven't used this yet myself, but I will do. I definitely will do after today. My spade's getting absolutely caked, but you've got a nice big spade bag here, or spade cover, it's got a pulley so you can tighten it up. I think you could almost fit a pair of boots in there if you really wanted to, but you'd definitely fit the MOTLEY spade in there. But yeah, that's brilliant, absolutely brilliant. That's going to keep your car or anything clean, isn't it? Stop that dirt falling off all your spade. But yeah, very, very impressed so far. Like I say, this bag is the bee's knees. It really is. Very, very impressed with that. Yeah, absolutely brilliant. I think it's going to last a long while. That's the main thing, isn't it? You don't want to keep spending money on bags because they're ripping and tearing. But that is such a strong bag. Very impressed. But yeah, if you want to get yourself one of these or a spade bag, yeah, use the link in the description, and get on over to Relics. You will be able to buy these also on Dragon Detecting, and you can still use my code DIGGERD10 on both for 10% off. But yeah, there's more to come. There's just these, and the spade bags on there at the moment. This is the larger bag. It comes in a smaller size also, so you've got a choice of sizes there. But yeah, get yourself on over to there and give them a try. Have a little look, see what you think. Let me know what you think as well if you do get one. Let me know your thoughts on it. But I am super impressed. Very good. Nice 88, 89 here. I'm not having a lot of luck. It's very quiet today, and I'm in a very trashy area now, so that's what's to be expected here. So it's going to be
either something good or it's going to be a bit of can or something. I've had lots of, I think I can see it, there we go, yeah, bit of aluminium melted, yeah, rubbish again. Yeah, I'm struggling today a bit. I may have to switch fields, but I'm not sure which one to go in. Yeah, I don't really know. I've got the Roman field right next to me, but it's overgrown. You could have a little try in there, but I've literally had 2 buttons today so far, all morning. It's very quiet, lots of lead. I say quiet, there's lots of targets, but there's lots of lead and bits of trash on here. It just seems one of those days. Hopefully it'll pick up a bit. Something on the surface there, or near the surface. In the 20s, probably another bit of lead. There's enough of it. Yeah, another little bit of lead there. There's just so much of it. Yeah, one of those days, I think. Hopefully we'll find something nice. Well, I've moved into the Roman field. I thought I'll give this about an hour or so in here. Very long stuff, but it's twiggy and I can get between it like last time. But yeah, that other field, just drawing a blank in there. Literally had 3 buttons, I think. 3 buttons and a little half of a ringy thing. Sorry guys, bending down there. Bit of Roman pottery straight away, look. Bit of greyware. Which is, yeah, there's plenty of that on here. It's hard to see now with all this overgrowth, but it is here, so I'd love a little Roman coin. I haven't had one in quite a while now, so little being as the Roman field here has not been very detectable. But yeah, it's one of those days, like I say, you get those days, don't you, where it's very slow. I'm just hoping I'll find something, but you can never promise anything. And as you know, my videos, I go out on the weekend one day, I film what I find, and that's it for Monday night's video. You know, if I don't find a lot, I don't find a lot. I know I have a lot of luck most of the time, but can't win them all. It's nearly midday, I think, about midday, and like I say, it's very poor today, finds wise, but I find these, being as it's longer on here, it does make you concentrate in the little areas more. So usually if it's just flat and wide open, you just swing willy-nilly, don't you, and go for it, and all over the place. But like I say, this longer stuff does make you sort of have to slow down a bit and get in between it, you know. But yeah, let's chat, guys. Let's get on with this. Let's give this about an hour, and then I'll move on. Maybe we'll see. I'm really in amongst it now, but I've got a little signal here. Quite a nice little 21, but I'm not sure. Sounds fairly close to the surface. I think it's just an inch or so under, not very deep. No, maybe I just missed it slightly there. It's either going to be what I'm hoping for, which is a little Roman coin, or it's going to be another bit of lead, which is what we've had all day. And being as I've missed it off the edge there, I'm going to say it's going to be a little bit of lead, which it is, I think. Yeah. Oh dear, it's not going well. Not going well. But one find can change the day, can't it? So we'll carry on and hope for the best, and that's all we can do. Right, well, I've been in and out of this stuff for quite some time now. Probably not, well, not quite an hour, to be honest. Probably about
45 minutes or so, and barely had a signal. Had a tiny bit of lead and a few other little tiny pieces of scrap really. And then I got this little signal in the 30s, and it was so weak and like irony around it, and it wasn't really a signal. I dug it literally because I haven't really dug anything else, but I'm thinking I might be glad I did, because I'm not 100% sure, but that to me looks like a possible Roman coin. Now please don't be a button. Oh, it's not. It's a Roman coin, and it looks like a fairly decent one as well at that. Absolutely brilliant. That has made my day completely. See if I can get it off here and leave an imprint. Look at that. Oh, Roman coin imprints. That's just... oh, that is brilliant. I think it's that way up. Look at that. Let's just put that... sorry guys, let me just put that down there so I've still got it. Don't want to lose that. I want a little picture of it next to it. We do love an imprint, don't we? Oh, but this looks... oh, it's a bloomin' nice one as well. I'm going to get the spray bottle out. First time today. I've literally had nothing. That is a day maker. That is it. One find can change it all. I said it, didn't I? That's all it takes, just to listen. My mind's been elsewhere. I got my van in with an engine out of it. Absolutely toasted. And yeah, your mind just isn't with it sometimes, is it? I'm away with the fairies at the minute, thinking of other things. But yeah, I think we've cracked today. I've got what I wanted as well. Look at that. That is beautiful. Oh, it's like a little sort of Trojan's helmeted bust there. That is just fantastic. Just brilliant. I'll try and give this side a little brush. It's like the angel type, isn't it? It's quite a big coin as well. It's not a little one, but that maybe was on edge. I don't know, but it wasn't given a great signal. Just enough of a little 30s tweet in there, just to give you enough to want to investigate, you know. But like you say, you've got to be listening. You've got to be concentrating, haven't you? But yeah, look at that. There you go. Not sure. Yeah, that is an angel sort of standing on the reverse there, isn't it? And the emperor there. I'm not gonna... is it Con? Is that C-O-N there? Constantinus, probably. Possibly Constantinus first. I might have to have a look up on this one and figure out who that is. But if you do know, please leave a comment. But that is just, yeah, daymaker stuff there. Absolutely beautiful. Get in. So the reason for that iffy signal, just dug the hole again because actually there was still a little 30s tweet in there, so almost just a coincidence that I maybe dug it, but not quite as good a signal as it was. But there you go, tiny piece of an iron nail in there with that, and that's what was given the irony signal. But it just shows the settings that I'm using, how well they're working to get in between the iron. Those settings are now on the Facebook group in the featured section. You can have a look. I've done photos of every screen for you to go through and put them into your machine. Some people were happy about it on there, but some people weren't. you get that. I don't know why people get so upset about some settings, but there you are. That's the hobby for you. Sometimes people are a little bit mean. But there you are. Yeah, so go on over to the Facebook group and you can find the settings there, and in photo form, and you can go through, put them in. But yeah, bit of iron and it's getting in between all that. Brilliant. So just had a really iffy signal there. Let me just put that back on the ground for a second. I wasn't going to live dig this at all. It was... Oh, it doesn't sound bad now. Doesn't look good on the screen. But it was awful. It was really awful. But actually, there's a little Tudor button. A lovely little Tudor button, complete as well, with a shank on there. Whoa, that's a bit of button porn, isn't it? Yeah, Tudor button, sort of 1600s there, look. Beautiful. Second decent find of the day, that. But yeah, really pleased with that. Right, well, I've moved fields again. I'm actually on the medieval field now. After I had that Roman coin, I didn't have much else, many more signals, but like I say, it's too long on there really, so I've already had as many buttons on here as I've had all day, and I've only just stepped foot on here. Well, I've got a 45, 46, 47 here. Quite a bright signal. Big one. Could be absolutely anything. This field's quite full of surprises, and it sounds pretty bright, this one. It could even be just a button again. Or a bigger button, small button. Yeah, it is a button. Very small one for those numbers and that sound. Yeah, I've had about 4 buttons on here already. I've only taken about 20 steps. But yeah, there we go, another button. Crazy, absolutely crazy. There's so many on here. But I'm just hoping we'll find something nice on here. But yeah, there you go, little shankless button face. There you are. Gonna have to be alive on this one. It's beautiful little signal. 34, 35. Not far from where I sort of found all the few hammards and seals and bits and bobs, sort of medieval-y stuff up here. That is a crystal clear little signal, that 34. If this is nothing, I'm going to be surprised, because you little beggar. Let's see what it is. That's a little 4-hole button, and that's why I really do not like these things. 4-hole buttons always give something about them. They give a crystal clear signal. Get in my trash bag, you horrible thing. Oh, it could have been something really good, that. That is a shame, but there you are. We'll carry on. This is a bit of an odd one. It swivels. I've got no idea what that is. Kind of looks like brass to me, so I wouldn't say it was old, but is that some kind of a key, or I honestly don't know. It's hinged there. This little piece is hinged. First, all I could see was that bit in the clod, but yeah, it turns out I had this fancy bit on the back of it, but I've got no idea what that is. Kind of looks like some kind of a key, doesn't it? Almost like a little radiator key or something. I don't know. I really don't know. Round in the end there, so it's not got any sort of shape to it, but yeah, let me know what you think of that one. Bit of an interesting thing. I've never seen anything like it, so, well, not that I can think of anyway. But yeah, any thoughts? Well, guys, that's going to have to be it today, unfortunately. Not the best of days, really not the best of days. I've certainly had better, and it has been very slow and hard going today, but I did get what I wished for, so actually I'm really pleased. And I haven't had one in a long while. That Roman coin off of the Roman field. Yeah, really pleased with that, just because it's been so long. It's been a really long time since I've had one, and to find a decent one as well, like a really good detailed one, absolutely brilliant. But like I say, not many finds today. It's not been great. Yeah, seem to have struggled a little bit more this winter. It just seems very slow. I'll either have a quite a good day, or I'll have a bad day, like, you know. But that is metal detecting, isn't it? That's the way it goes. So yeah, let's turn around and have a look at what we found today, guys. So here we go. Like I say, guys, not a massive amount, but it is what it is, isn't it? It's metal detecting. Like I say, I go out, I do a day's detecting, and you see what I find. This is it. This is it today. I don't change anything. I don't do a couple of days in a video. I know some people sort of do. I've just always done it this way. I detect for a day and I show you what I found, and that is the video. So yeah, here we go. Plenty of buttons, lots of buttons today. That one's got some writing on the back and some gilt in there, isn't there? Can't make out what it says though. Still a bit dirty. I probably could have cleaned it a bit better, but there you go. Yeah, so plenty of buttons, even a little 4-hole button snuck in there. Look, you little devil, how did you get in there? We had 3 bits of button porn today, and I didn't film this one. I saved this one for the end for you, but we started our day off on that little beauty, didn't we? That was the first decent find of the day. And we've got a Tudor button there, which is always nice to see. I do like those. They are a very nice little find. A good little bit of history there. And this one I think is military, and dropped it. I'm not overly confident on the military stuff, but that looks like a horn at the bottom there. So I'm gonna guess, total guess, so don't slate me. It is a guess. I'm gonna guess that that's something to do with signals. Maybe I could be totally way off there. But if you know your military stuff, please let me know what that is. Definitely a military button, but yeah, signals, is something to do with signals, maybe. Yeah, let me know what you think. But that is complete as well with the shank, which is unusual for those hollow buttons like that. We've got a bit of a probably a harness ring there, medievally sort of harness ring. Possibly, could be anything, to be honest, couldn't it? And that random sort of key thing, which is very odd. Yeah, not sure on that at all. Yeah, a little round hole in the end there. It's like, so there's a little key off something, maybe. It's got to be. I'm not entirely sure at all. But find of the day, and that has really made the day well worth it, is this beautiful little Roman coin, and I'm pretty sure that says Constantinus. I think that's going to be a Constantinus. But that is, yes, incredible. What a beautiful coin, and the imprint I got with that earlier. Just been sat there for all that, nearly 2,000 years, possibly against that same piece of soil. Butterfingers today, dropping things. But yeah, what an absolute beauty. You've got an angel standing, holding a some kind of spear or scepter, and a shield there. But yeah, I'll try my best. If I find out what it is, I'll put it up to the right of the screen here now, so you can see possibly what it is. If I've found it, I'll see what I can do. But that, yeah, absolute day maker. And I got what I wished for again, like I say. So yeah, absolutely brilliant. Dropped it again, didn't I? I'd just like to also say, actually, before we go, a massive thank you to Manti Ray, who commented on one of my last videos. Not the last one, I think was the one before. Thank you very much, mate, for hitting the super thanks button and giving what I'd class as quite a huge donation to the channel. I'm not going to say how much it was. It is on there. I think you probably can see it. But yeah, just absolutely thank you, mate. I really appreciate it, and that is, you know, that helped the channel massively. Yeah, that's a lot of money for. I haven't seen that amount before. You know, that's just amazing. So thank you very much. I'm absolutely over the moon with that. But yeah, if you'd like to hit the super thanks and help the channel out, it's there. It's just at the bottom of the video, just underneath. There's a little button that says thanks. I think it just says thanks. and you can leave a donation if you wish. But also hit the thumbs up, give us a thumbs up, give the video a like, give it a share if you can, and subscribe if you haven't already. I'd really appreciate it. But yeah, what a cracking day. I've really enjoyed it, even though I haven't found a lot. But that Roman coin's made it well worth it. It's made it all worthwhile. So yeah, thank you very much for watching as always, guys. I'll see you on the next one.